we're here. Founders Theatre, where I've performed many a rock quest. Cool place. Whew. Nerves are starting to kick in now. I'm gonna meet your fin.
It's 1:30 in the afternoon and Alana and Dave arrive at Hamilton's Founders Theatre to begin the preparations for tonight's show. Meanwhile, we rejoin the tour in the South Island.
I don't pretend to know what you want.
The last time a local act packed out Dunedin's Town Hall was when Neil's brother Tim, along with Beck Runger and Dave Dobbin, played there 6 months ago. Neil is hoping for his own sellout show, but first he has to meet a bunch of strangers and turn them into a band.
Having just come back from England, where I had 3 strangers get up on stage who are all amazing, playing guitar and singing and keyboards. And it occurred to me that now a lot of those songs, a lot of the older songs, have reached a kind of point where they're a little bit like folk music and they get played at parties and people learn them when they're learning to play acoustics. And there's something really great about them living in that domain and not trying to present them as the old band would have, trying to recreate Crowded House or Split Ends.
He's a legend, and a chance to play with him is just, personally for me, a mind-blowing prospect.
Also, I do think if you're playing sort of some of the songs, because we're all playing bands, if you're playing some of the songs sort of every night when you go out there, it's good to be able to sort of jump up and play it with the guy that's actually written it, a New Zealand legend.
Do I have to answer this?
No, not at all.
Can you play electric or acoustic?
I can do both, yeah.
And you sing, what's your voice? You've got a high voice or a...
I can do much stuff.
Right, okay, cool. I don't mind where you play it, as long as you play the right chords, it's fine, yeah, anywhere's fine. Are you going to play piano on this one?
If you want.
Or did you work something out for it?
Oh yeah, I know the chords and stuff.
Okay, just don't play too much. It's right. There's no keyboards on the record at all.
Like most of the musicians assembled, drummer Mark Reed was selected based on his skill as well as his knowledge of Neil's back catalogue.
Do you think he's lost it since Crowded House?
No.
For nearly 5 hours, Neil assesses the talent and runs through the set list. But as showtime approaches, the man known for his perfectionist sensibility is understandably nervous. Backstage, he considers the shape of the band with assistant John Walsh.
Tricky today.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky today.
But not as high as standard actually today.
Yeah, I thought that keyboard player was alright.
It'll be okay. It'll work out. But just like there's not like. There won't be the same assuredness that there was on a few of them last night. They reckon there was close to 3,000 people in the town hall there. And they were really up for it right from the beginning. They were out to have a big party, and it was all, I mean, as Dunedin is that kind of town, I suppose, at orientation particularly. But I loved looking out and seeing all these people who weren't, as I said, weren't probably born when I was singing half these songs, and they were singing along and digging it, and, you know, proof yet again that there's no such thing as a generation gap.
Who remembers the 70s?
Yeah, that looks excellent. That's so organised.
Do you want me to tape it or just...
Yeah, might as well
tape it so you can read it from there, yeah.
So how's the vibe in the dressing room? Is it, what is feeling good?
All good.
Yeah? Good. Oh, it'll be a breeze. This afternoon was the hard work. That was the kind of, you know, having to remember everything, and tonight you'll just go on the energy of it all.
Yeah.
As the final set lists are drawn up, it's clear that everyone will get a chance to play. And while the band are understandably anxious, it seems that they're not the only ones.
You just tell us when time. Is it time?
Once I get the word, I'll just start that word.
I think they're ready to go.
Cancel it.
Just in a hurry, because I'm going to play real soon.
After unveiling his new material to the sellout crowd, Neil brings on the band. Local musician Anthony Breeze is given the first shot at virtual stardom.
A yard glass, yeah, I know, what a stupid thing to bring to a gig. And hopefully it was plastic, not glass. I think that was what concerned me more than anything else.
It's this conspicuously empty yard glass down the front here.
That's an incredible tradition, really, getting so drunk that you throw up and then you start drinking again. Like, I just can't relate to that. I never went through that period. I don't think that many people do. I think that the people that do are the ones who are cajoled by their friends, drunk enough to think that there's some worth in it.
An uninvited stage guest is also given his chance to shine, but his enthusiasm can only carry him so far.
Let's do that verse again, come on. Do that chorus again. You want to do it one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey now, don't treat it over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come. Feel a war between us. We know they won't win. Possessions are causing this suspicion, but there's no proof. Take it, Anthony, go on. And I want her to die. Says the water their wine, and the pump on over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream. Hey now. How you feeling now, fellas? Ed?
Well done, guys. That was brilliant. That was absolutely fantastic.
That was a good buzz, man.
Absolutely amazing.
Never worked so hard for 5 songs for free my whole life. Had a good time? Oh, great time, yeah.
An absolute blast. It was just heaps of fun. A screaming town hall, you got 2,000 people just going for it.
Yeah, I'm a fairly laconic guy by nature, but I've just been smiling all night long.
That absolutely ruled. That was the best gig I've ever played.
Your mate,
fantastic.
3, 4, 5.
Thanks, Neil.
Spontaneous sort of rock star stuff, you know?
Yeah, extremely cold.
People who are absolutely and utterly blissed out at the moment, and you don't always get that even from your band, you know, like
that's right,
you know,
yeah.
your band, everyone's having
you take it for granted.
So every one of them's just like, you know, this is it, we're here. It's really exciting. I toast to all you guys, you did brilliantly well, thank you. It was a great adventure, cheers.